The trip to England and Croatia starts. Yes, I want that. I need that. Cheers. So today's... Oh my god. He always ruins my videos with his inappropriate comments. But yes, maybe I should. So it's Easter. The owner of the apartment said that all supermarkets are closed. And we will walk into the center and saw this street food place. Sounds good. So we ordered 2 sandwiches, fries and beer. Here is the receipt. The place says no bikinis. I don't know who walks in bikinis on this street. This is a road that goes to the center from our apartment. 15 minutes walk.
What you should be doing is just recording the video and then record a voiceover at home.
Yes, boss. Maybe you can do it later, but I'm too lazy, so I'm just talking about what I see and what I feel in the moment. So these are the trees that give nice smell to everything. It's a very cute stairs. Something notable. Beautiful building. Looks like a posh hotel. What is it called?
Grand Hotel Imperial.
Grand Hotel Imperial. Yes, it looks very imperial.
That looks like the one from that movie.
Beginning of the old town, Easter egg. Cozy. Restaurants. With a view on the castle. Spectacular. The wall. Boats. Entrance to the old town. A UNESCO World Heritage Site. The first time it was mentioned in 7th century. So the city map is the sites of damage caused by the aggression on Dubrovnik by the Yugoslav army, the Serbs and the Montenegrins in 1991-1992. So we are here 20th of April. There are like 26,000 people permanently living here. We found perhaps the most popular ice cream place in Dubrovnik. The queue is enormous. A very cute little street. I like the side streets. The cat, the boss of a closed restaurant. A historical Venetian style church. We are outside of the walls. Everyone was coming here. We just follow the crowds. This is a nice view that I was looking for. Jesuit squares, historical landmark. So on top of Jesuit squares, there is a dead end. So we're going back.
It's a video.
Okay. Game of Thrones. There is a war. Yeah, rich history here. So I understand the language. Улица широкая, like wide street. Same on Russian, Belarusian, Ukrainian. Okay, that's a museum. Maybe we'll come tomorrow. This is where we are staying. This hotel is next to the beach, which is kind of hard to access, and the water is still cold. So we are on the same walk to the center as yesterday, but now we can see more. We're going to visit the fort. There are people walking on the walls of the old town. That's what we are considering to do later. It's a bit too hot now. Views from the fort on the old town are getting nicer and nicer as you go up. This is where the fire brigade is parked, and we are going to the cable car. Yeah, so we are queuing the cable car. We bought one-way ticket and entrance to museum, 20 euros per person. Here we go up.
Ujutro smo isto sve provjerili, svaki dan ti se sve provjerava, tako da je sigurno nemaš brige.
So we're considering to go to this island. It's uninhabited, and you can get there and back with a ferry from the main port. It goes every 50 minutes, costs 7 euros return ticket, including the entrance to the island, which is a national park. There are kayakers. The view from the
They put this
viewpoint.
platform on the wrong side of the cables.
On the upper floor of the cable car station, there is a panoramic terrace. Views from downstairs are better than from the terrace, I think. So here is some adventure. Mark is asking for the information about buggies. This is a fort that was used in 1991 war. Something hit. So we're going to walk downstairs. It was possible to drive here. I would save 30 euros. But I guess it's also a good experience. Cable car. It's a Yugoslavia war place. We're going inside to see the exhibition. So on the walls there is a history of the aggression and conflict with Serbian and Montenegrin. And then you can go left and right. I wonder where Mark went. Let's try this way first. Gatherings space. Some stupid idiots start the war, and then it turns into this. Whoever survived become heroes. Not much of a this place made me realize that I know nothing about Yugoslavia war. Go for a lap around it as they do not repair the damage that was done by the war. Okay, so this is the beginning of the path downhill. Estimated time to our apartment 57 minutes. We might be quite dead. It's hot. But okay, we came to hike, we got the hiking. Memorial. Really nice views. It must be cool here with a yacht. With all these little islands. Or motorboats. So these memorial plates are on every corner. After 2 falls and 40 minutes we are on the flat ground. Well, almost flat. Look how slippery this one. It's polished. Road crossing. Some disturbing pictures. I guess monks or saints. Statue. Yes.
No, it looks sophisticated.
You look sunburned, and this is very sophisticated cocktail menu. This bar is 4 minutes walk from our apartment. That's how far we could manage to get after this hike. We are dead. Feet hurt.
Whoever wrote this was drunk.
So we got some very special drinks. This one is called Mina, and Mark has Arthur. It has whiskey. Mine has gin. And they advised us to start from the candy. Excited?
Come on, up, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go.
Croatian cat.
He's going to be annoyed that there's no food for him.
I don't think he's starving here. I think he's very lucky cat to be so pretty. Hey, you're leaving us?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's his owner.
Of course. Traitor. Driving from Dubrovnik to Montenegro, Kotor. Crossing border to Montenegro. We are for 20 minutes on the border control. They ask all the passengers of the bus to leave. So this is like 2 entry border. We left Croatia and now I think this is control for the Montenegro. No internet. Apparently our connection in European Union doesn't work here, and Mark is looking for a way to pay for the parking. So we're in Montenegro, a town called Herceg Novi, and they have old town with very thick walls and lots of stairs. Yeah, we love stairs really. So this is a map of the old town of Herceg Novi, Stari Grad. Never heard of it, but it looks very old, medieval. Cute little church. It's only 22nd of April. I can imagine how hot it is here in July. Walking from the city center down to the sea. There should be some fortress. I guess it has something to do with the defense. Pass down. Mikhail Bulgakov exposition. Do you know Mikhail Bulgakov?
Oh, I've seen his name.
Yeah, he wrote a famous book called Master and Margarita. Everyone reads it at school, me including. This one was interesting, unlike many other boring classics. We bought souvenirs, packed a magnet and 2 cup. How do you call them? Cup holders? What?
What for?
The things that you place your glasses on.
Coaster.
Coaster, okay. New English word for me. So we had a pancake, a big beer and juice and paid 9 euros. So prices here are really cool. And now we're getting back to our car. If we find a way. We are by the monastery. Savin Monastery. Quiet. Very peaceful views. So here is the entrance to the church. 100 meters. Anti-fascist We're going to church. The path should not be easy. It's 100 meters walk uphill. Quite tiring, considering it's hot. The views from the 7th monastery church. The church is not very impressive. I think it's quite small. Mark is surprised how good looking these graves are. So I think it's pretty standard thing in Orthodox culture to make nice graves to your deceased ancestors. If you proceed from the church, there is a nice path. So we do a bit of hiking. There is a wall on the left, maybe houses, and the forest on the right. Памятник епископу Герасиму. Well, thanks for commenting on my video. Mark disapproves plastic in the sea. So we are driving along the bay of Kotor, and we are going to Kotor, ancient Montenegro town, where we stay in one night, and climbing to the tower, fortress, or whatever they call it there, citadel. This is a ferry with which you can get to Kotor or to other side of the bay faster without driving around. But Google Maps says it takes 11 minutes longer to drive where we need to drive. We drive all the way around this bay. Island with a mosque on it, a church. It's a mosque, I think. I may be wrong, I should look it up. Town called Perast. We have a couple of museums and promenade, but Mark wants to go to hotel, so we're not stopping. The Kotor Bay is a sea bay, and looks like they have cruises here. It's enormous. A view from our second apartment of the ancient tower, and there is a walk all the way there. It takes over an hour. Very beautiful. We'll do it tomorrow morning. It's raining, there is a rainbow, and we're going to explore the city.
Oh man, look in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Have you got dinner taken care of tomorrow?
Well, we are leaving tomorrow morning, so maybe lunch. There is a forest on the mountains.
This is why we've got this terrible internet.
Why?
Because we're in a valley.
Yep.
We're 13th to 18th century.
13th, 18th century.
This is nearly 800 years old.
Ooh,
Don't
slippery.
you start falling over again?
It's slippery after rain. An indicator that said Kotor Tower, fortress, but it's not the entrance for the trail. Oh, nice view. Look at these houses. This pigeon is not even afraid. Oh, I'm sure there are lots of dropped phones in this hole between the original wall and the fake wall on which we are walking. The guy said it's dead end. Yep. I have to go all the way back. What? Oh, cool. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there's the dead end.
Yep, and the view on the tower. A Kotor cat. Where you going, friend? Come on. Kotor cats. They have a special square here for cats. We should be doing coming here on a yacht. We got our day skipper licenses, but still not very good at doing things on our own. Yes, Mark thinks people got inspired and created Skyrim based on towns like this. This man tells me off. I have the right to be here too. For some reason I like souvenir shops here. This one has everything white and blue. I saw shops that sell only cats and shops that sell only white clothes. Old winery. Oh, cat. I want to see what the cat is offering. Cats of Kotor, a shop of good luck cats. Souvenirs and gifts, and it's open. It's 8 o'clock. Cat. Hi. Mark says we only just started. The old town is quite big. This is a square that we saw from the wall. We were over there. I think these are projections. Are they? Or paintings? Here is the tower with the clock. So this is the entrance to the Kotorska Dava Kotor fortress. And we have to go this way, and at the end of this path will be a bar with famous cocktails. We have 230 cocktails, and reviews are very high. Shopping mall in Kotor, Camellia. There are cafes and also fashion shops, and below supermarket, all normal. We came here to buy water and use the toilet. It was quite a quest because the toilet costs €1. We do not have coins, but apparently if you buy something in a supermarket you can use the code to enter. It was very convenient. Problem solved. So we're trying to get a free entry to this tower. It exists according to Google reviews. Otherwise it costs €15 per person, and even if you come early and don't pay, they charge you on the way back. Those who went there say that you don't get anything for this money. The wall is in graffiti and not maintained, so it's not like we're ripping off the heritage. Some kind of Roman ruins and citadel. It's a thunderstorm, so we are not doing a smart thing by walking in the mountains, but I hope we're not going to the tallest one, so I should be okay. And there is some kind of canyon with a cave and the river. it's a better view on the wall than from the wall itself. So this is our path, all these serpentines we walked through. It started raining and conveniently there is some abandoned building with umbrella and chairs. Things couldn't be better. We came back and this is a little deviation from the path to see this crack with the river that became busier after rain. And there is, yeah, via ferrata, they say not to use it. Don't know why, but we were not planning anyway, so. So this is the traffic to enter the city. Mark already doesn't want to live in Kotor. Oh my god. How many kilometers are from the city?
32 or 3.
Yeah. It's like this for 3 kilometers. We like with a cute smile. We're missing our kids. Not really. Just a little bit. This is the main road between Kotor and Budva. This is the state of the road. Apparently it's okay here to drive through the construction site. So we are approaching Budva. We stopped in a restaurant with a nice view. Probably going to eat there. It's lunchtime. Budva, old town. The old town walls, 9th, 17th century. 9th century is crazy, huh? There is an English pub which is for sale. Mark is interested. Cat gathering. Grand Beach, 300 meters away. So this feels like betrayal from Nico and Johnny. Barrels with candies. The size of this bell. What does it say?
It was in a movie.
Budva, from the road that goes to Podgorica. Again, construction. So, on the way to Podgorica, near Cetinje, there is a traffic jam. Everyone stands there and nobody knows what happened. So I'm walking ahead to see if I can see the beginning of this queue. If the traffic starts moving, Mark will pick me up on the way. As they say, it's a strike and it's going to end at 6:30. Now it's 6:11, so 25 minutes to wait. So we are moving as promised at 6:30. We just opened the road. Things back to normal. It's a very, very long tunnel. It goes like this forever.
Sick days and personal days. Sick days are only to be used when an illness precludes you from doing your job or can spread to your colleagues.
No, that's okay. Or while you're I can stop for fun. Okay, we stopped to have a better view. So this has a views. There is a river and completely undeveloped mountains. Podgorica Independence Square at night. It's quite busy. Mark says it looks more civilized than in England on Wednesday night. Mark is impressed with the city and shops. Cigars. Driving from Podgorica to Durmitor National Park, toll road with a tunnel called Suka.
Suka tunnel.
Very big bridges ahead. We are in the national park Biogradska Gora. Going to do circular hike around the lake. What a great day for hiking. A dog. A lake. So this is a restaurant which we hope is opened. So, restaurant in the middle of nowhere, quite busy. We ordered soups and main dishes and going for a hike around the lake. Nowadays, to just walk in the forest, you need to pay. It's €4 per person. I miss Belarus, where you can have these walks anytime for free. All these routes. No, you still can't hug the tree.
That's 2 meters.
Yes, correct. This is a big tree fallen out. So the information board says that there are more than 2,000 species of plants and trees here, and 400 of them are endemic for Balkan region. A sign says we are in the middle of the route, 1.7 kilometers, so it's like 3.4 kilometers route around the lake. So there is some house, and there was a big tree fallen, and they had to cut a section to make a path.
250 years old, 300 years old.
As this
If the
tree.
rings are correct.
Okay, yeah, it looks very, very old. I guess in spring rivers are full. Biogradska Rijeka. Biogradska Reka. Nice weather. Water is very clean. Flowers. There's a lady playing a flute behind the tree. So this tree is not going to live for long. We are almost back. Who is here? Someone is very big. Oh! Clumsy. I expect babies or what? Okay. Under there. It's not safe for you here. It's a very long drive to nowhere, but the views are good all the way. So I think I forgot to film what happened. We were going to Durmitor National Park and discovered after driving 400 kilometers that the road we need to take, P4, is closed, and it's closed for like 2 years, and Google still shows it as a pass to now. Okay, that's a paid road, I guess. Toll road. So after discovering that before was closed, we had to turn back or drive around it, but we decided to cancel the hotel and come back to the coast. So driving back from Podgorica to the coast via the lake, I forgot the name, Skadini or something. Look, abandoned fort with ruins. It's quite pretty. Kotor lake. So this is Petrovac, where we're going to stop tonight. So this is our simple apartment that we are staying for 2 nights. It's a little town near Budva. The view from the apartment is really nice. I feel so relaxed here after our misadventure today. So my impression from Montenegro is that it's much less developed than I expected. Essentially, everything nice is by the coast towards the mountains. There are no big cities, not much of an infrastructure, no good internet connection. It keeps disappearing on the highway. Since we did a lot of driving for nothing, we are planning to stay here a bit longer, maybe 2 days, maybe even longer, we'll see. And here's a bathroom, everything simple but nice, clean, and most importantly, the views are nice. A quick passage from our apartment to the beach. Yum. Seafood. Pizzeria. Some kind of submarine. I don't know what is it. Floating red thing. So we were offered excursion, only 10 euros, to visit an island, a panorama. Maybe we can do it later. Mark said he's not interested, but it can be interesting. We'll see. Petrovac beach. Cute little town by the sea. I think this might be what they call a blue cave. There is a more famous blue cave, but it's miles away. So this is what it is, this red thing. It's a semi-submarine. I think you can see fishes, sea life. Here it is. So we think it's an ancient laundry. Going from Petrovac towards Tivat. The weather is not great, so we skipped the hike that we planned for this morning. We are going to stay in a 5-star hotel because they have pools. The sea obviously is too cold to swim. On vacations we need to swim at least once. A viewpoint by the Saint Stephen Island behind the tree. Mark wonders what this car is doing. Looks like his 7 flowers. Oh my god, our window is so dirty. How did you manage to make it so dirty? Oh great, I was making video.
There you go.
Oh, this
Orange trees.
orange trees. Oh my god, I want an orange tree. It's very hot on our balcony in Amsterdam. We can grow orange trees. It's the problem what happens with it in winter. So we again stuck on this construction site. We already drove this road from Kotor to Cetinje and Podgorica, and then we came down to the beach town Petrovac, and now we're going to Tivat, which is on the other side of the Kotor Bay. So we're passing the same road. Driving along Tivat airport. Doesn't look like it's used much, maybe only for small planes. We are in Tivat, waiting for our check-in time at 2 o'clock. Now it's 12:15, so we're going to the center to see the yacht club. So this is Tivat Marina, nice boats.
There's a restaurant.
Yep. Decided to have lunch in this fancy restaurant. So this is our lunch: fish soup, bouillabaisse, carpaccio, and beetroot salad. Looks good. So this is Napa restaurant and wine bar. Then they have a running waterfall here. Oh my god. Casino. Maritime museum with 2 submarines, one big and one small. Oh, and the ship over there. And it looks like they're free. Maybe you have to pay if you want to go inside, but I don't want to go inside. We were already in U3 submarine in Malmo. The submarines look like a mother and a daughter. Mama shark and baby shark. Wow, this big ship looks impressive. So I really like this town Tivat so far. It's very upscale, not our scene kind of, but it's not very crowded at this time of the year. And there are many cool things to see. This one is for sale. Brand shops, Balenciaga. Mark wants to join this race. Where do they come from? There was no roads over there.
That's a good question. Get off the ferry or something.
They still keep going on. We found a house we can afford. Construction, fortification, citadel, whatever. A park. You can hear it from anywhere in the town. It's something you see every day. Cemetery of lampposts. And here's some memorial. Even birdhouses here are fancy. They call it a 5-star apartment and they have a heated pool. I tried it, it's really warm, but quite tiny. Anywhere we go, there are hungry cats. They already had some of our yesterday's steak. Now drinking milk. Okay, who is here? Not only cats. Mr. Dog too. It's good to have guests with steak, right? Okay, April 27th, leaving Montenegro, going to the ferry that will take us on the other side, and then we drive to Bosnia. Yesterday I learned that Bosnia and Montenegro are not part of European Union. One should join this year, 2025, and another 2028. We're going to cross the Kotor Bay on a ferry. The ticket costs €4. Simple. Here we go.